Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Street Silent Hill 2 here on the PS2 channel. Today we're starting off our first venture into the Woodside Apartments. So let's begin with the creepy music, yeah. Now, what's the difference between a building and everything else here in Silent Hill? Well, buildings are what I like to refer to as dungeons. Dungeons, if you don't. Buildings contain some of the more weird up shit. And in the sequel, the first building, and in the previous game, the first place you went to was the kindergarten school, which really opened a lot of people's eyes. So you're probably wondering what we're going to need to do here. Well, we need to get to the other side of the apartments. To do so, we need to explore this completely. But, as you heard, the radio's gone off, which means there is an enemy nearby, and I think James has actually spotted it, because if we look at the distance, yes, it is a straitjacket, which means its brain has to be, well, hurt. So we have to walk up to it, and now we pound the crap out of it. Okay, 3 solid words, and then we get whacking it like so, and that's gonna be now, please. Well, that one's dead. So the good news is, enemies that are in buildings don't last at all. That's some good news. But then we hear the radio going off again, which means there's another straitjacket. And there it is, in the distance, right there, in the light. So what you need to do is start hitting it, and hitting it hard. Now I made the mistake of actually hitting it twice. Keep going. That, I think, will do. So, we're done here, so that's the end of the enemies in this floor. Let's start finding out some, but unfortunately it's too dark. Yeah, I agree, it's a bit too dark. This is actually our location that we need to head off to the other. There is actually 2 buildings here. Woodside and Blue Creek. Well, we can't go into that building now. There's only one place to go, and I believe if we head to... Well, first thing we do is we go inside here. There's actually an item there, if I remember right. No, there isn't, but there is an interesting item. There's an interesting place of interest right here, precise. You'll notice that there's a trash chute, and it's been blocked up with strange garbage. Keep an eye on that. We'll be finding the item that unclogs that. As you probably know, Silent Hill 2 actually contains a fair amount of puzzles in this game. For instance, in this place, for instance, there is a puzzle, and I'm just trying to remember where we go. Let's see. We go up here. And we head towards our destination. Well, not this room per se. Most of the doors are going to be broken locks. So now we're near some light source. Let's head up here, and you'll find yourself with a little bit of a barrier, which is this one here, which means we can't progress beyond it. However, we can go inside this room. Let's take a brief look. First, little puzzles. And instantly you get this weird noise that really drives you insane. Not this noise, that was like me opening a Coke bottle. So let's take a peek. We go around the apartments. There's not much there to tell, really. Is there anything here anything of interest? No. This is our destination room, so in here though, we can't see what's on the wall, but it kind of says HMS. Well, we need something. Now here's the negative in this game. In the original, you started off with the flashlight. In the sequel, you have to find a flashlight. That's the only negative I know. But it's not a problem considering where we have to go for here. So the first thing we have to do is find ourselves a light source. Yes, we do. So, light source, let's go find a room that actually is not empty. Which is this one. And if we go in here, you'll find a bright light is coming from that dress. That dress kind of looks familiar, doesn't it? That kind of looks like... But, oh shit! This is a new monster. This is the mannequin monster. All these are just essentially just mannequin arms. But they're very weak. You can kill them off in 2 solid hits. Just to be bloody sure. Yeah, that was a mannequin monster, and that's a mannequin. However, the clothes remind him of his dead wife. Kinda creepy, isn't it? But there should be something here. No, there isn't. But the good news is now we have a flashlight. We have a bright light. We can actually, regardless of where we are, we can now press the triangle button and look at the map. So when we get the opportunity game, can we take a look at this map, please? Because this is ucky scary. No, it's not. No, don't go in the closet. Don't come out of it yet. Trust me, I'm not exactly going to attract the viewers yet. So, we approach the 60-minute mark, and now we should take a look at... you can press the circle button to turn it on and off at times. This door is unlockable, which means we can't get to it. In the distance, however, we can see a mannequin monster. I think we're going to take care of mannequin here. Because it's going to be fucking stupid if we leave it alone, it'll come back and haunt it. But if you only go this way, hit it 3 times and kick it to kill it. So remember, when enemies are on the ground, kicking kills things. As it should. That's a broken door here, so unfortunately there's only one door that we haven't opened yet. It's 210, so let's go inside 210, shall we? Like so. Find us another enemy. I believe this is another mannequin. No, straight jacket. Hit it a few times to kill it. And don't skimp on it. Oh wow, it died 1 hit. Okay, you find handgun bullets here. Very useful. Remember, treat the handgun... Oh shit, I wasn't expecting you! Fucking mannequins! I hate these things! Yeah, you can die now, okay? It literally came out of the closet. Thank God for that too. And it's an empty room here. There's not much you could do here. There was nothing you can actually find in this place. Nothing in the closet it came out of, although you can technically glitch. When you kill it, you can glitch it. You can glitch the room, so it pretty much goes off screen and pretty much away from the world. I'm not sure if that's a visual glitch, I'm not quite sure, but it was one of my last recordings, so... What you do here is there's nothing in the closet. Literally, there's none. Is there anything here in the kitchen? Anything in borrow? No? There's nothing in the kitchen at all? No? No, that's very disappointing, actually. That's all that this thing has. I'm pretty sure there's an item in this room. So, unless... Yeah, there's an item. There's another pair of handgun bullets, I think. That's all she wrote in this room. I believe it is. That's all she wrote. Just had 2 handgun bullets, which you need. So, we're done with exploring most of the 2nd floor. Yes, indeed. We're pretty much done with exploring the 2nd floor. There are places that we can't go. We can't go to 202 yet. We can't. We might as well. Now that we have the flashlight, we can take a look. Go back to 208 and have a look at the message in the secret part of the room. I agree. Let's go over here. I think I'm going to call this one 2nd Floor Shenanigans. Pretty good novel. Ah, that loud noise again! It just gets on my nerves sometimes! I know it pretty much gets on a lot of people's nerves, but, yeah, essentially. A TV, but there's nothing on it. Now, the question is gonna be is, can we get it? The answer is, well, yes. Now, let's take a look at this and see what it says. HMS, Henry, Mildred, and Scott. Or, if you know the anagram, it's essentially an anagram for hours, minutes, or seconds, which means exactly what I figured. It's a clock. Unfortunately, if we push the clock now, you'll discover it's stuck where it is, which means we can't do shit to it. So I'm afraid that this is going to be the end of the episode, but stay tuned for the conclusion as we now solve the clock puzzle.